from Stereo 12 in the Hamlins, Season's Greetings.
From the planet Melmac, Elf. From down to earth, Rip Taylor. From broadcast journalism, Edwin Newman. From television and nightclubs, Fred Willard. From the young and the restless, Stephen Ford. From General Hospital, Finola, Hughes. From TV and film, Lemmon. From the facts of life, Mindy, Cohn. And from the center square, Shirley Jones. They are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, John Davidson.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. What a voice. And welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. We'd like to welcome the Monriva Flames, the Las Chivas Flames. A soccer team is here with us. Good luck to you. You never know who's going to turn up on the Hollywood Squares. Welcome to all you folks at home. Hello, Squares.
Hello.
A challenger today. She is from San Gabriel, California. It's a very pretty place. Horseback riding, spending time with her son. She's also a waitress. She is Helene Saller. Yeah, welcome, Helene. Oh, we have a champion here, back for his, let me see, his third day. His name is Fred Dival, and he's done so well, a graphic designer. Fred, welcome back.
Thank you.
Good luck on the show today.
Thank you.
It is Thursday, and here's how we play the game. The object is to simply win tic-tac-toe. 3 squares across, down, and diagonally, or it requires many squares as you can. Winner of each game will receive $500 in cash. Whoever has the most money at the end of the show gets to drive away in one of these beautiful cars, if you can start it. These beautiful Jeeps, aren't they nice? Yeah, you can applaud. It's okay. So, let's start with our challenger, Helene. Remember, the way you earn a square is by determining if the celebrity is giving a correct answer or just trying to save himself. So, pick a square. Let's get started.
Okay, Shirley Jones, please.
Shirley.
Yes, John.
Hi.
Hello.
According to Time magazine, these kinds of TV programs combine the glitter of game shows with the hard sell of old-time commercials. What are they?
Religious shows.
Letters, we get letters.
Courtroom dramas.
Courtroom dramas, Helene.
I disagree.
Circle gets a square. Home shopping shows.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that a weird question to start off? Over to you, Fred. Pick a square.
Fred Willard looks awful busy. I think I'll choose him.
Yes.
Fred.
Hello, John. You can do your show, but don't come traipsing a lot of mess into my kitchen. Now, what is it?
Fred, what are you doing there?
Well, I like to start off Thanksgiving morning having pancakes.
Well, we found out that about
Making
you.
pancakes for friends. I hate to eat a Thanksgiving dinner on an empty stomach.
All right, now we think that's kind of weird. You should serve pancakes on Thanksgiving, but nevertheless.
Thanksgiving breakfast, not for, dinner.
Well, yeah, but you're kind of a strange guy.
All right. Now,
Fred.
hurry up and get on out here, because my hands are filled.
Will you show us how it's done, and then I'll ask you a question.
Well, of
how
course,
do you make
pour
yours?
the batter, you mix the batter,
Yes.
you pour it in just whatever size you want, and then you wait for it to base, and then you just flip it right on over here.
Well, wait, Fred, what's special about the ingredients? Is it just plain old pancake mix?
Just pancake mix, yes.
Just the regular kind?
Yes. I don't have time to start from scratch, and now don't you start that, John Davidson.
All right, here's your question. According to Webster's, is there any difference between flapjacks and pancakes?
Oh, Lord, I have to stop to answer these questions now with all this I have to do. Between... Has the character gone too far, John?
Fred, who are you
Give me this. Give me this
Is
thing
there a
again.
difference between flapjacks and pancakes? That's the question.
You know, this is called pancake.
No
I
fair
don't hear
looking at the box.
flapjacks. I've never seen on a box. Obviously, I would think if you asked that question, there is. But darned if I've ever seen a box that says flapjacks. I would say they're the same.
You would say no, then?
Yeah.
Fred, what do you think?
I agree with what he said.
That's it.
no
Thank
difference.
you, Fred. The answer is no. They're the same thing.
Shoot.
Well, why didn't you just say that? Helene, over to you. Pick a square.
Stephen Ford, please.
Yeah. Hi, Big Steve.
Hi there, Big John.
How are things on the Young and Restless?
They're young and restless.
Yes. Do you have a lot of bed scenes on that show? I mean, do you do that kind of thing? Soap operas are kind of, no?
They have a lot of those.
But you don't do them.
You get a lot of lip injuries on a soap opera.
Lip injuries?
Lip injuries.
I won't ask you about that. A frontier cowboy's, Steve, most precious possession was his horse, right? Good old horse. What was his most important tool?
Well, no, I know about this. His most important tool...
You know about
it had to be his gun, right?
I'm asking you, Steve.
Yeah, it had to be his gun.
His gun, Helene.
I'll agree.
His rope. X gets a square. No, his rope, he said. That's his most important. Over to you, Fred.
Alf.
Hello, Alf.
Hello.
How are things in Melmac?
Not anymore.
Alf.
It exploded.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I keep forgetting. Alf, Tina Turner, and Madonna both made this dubious top 10 list. What list did Tina Turner and Madonna both make? What list was it?
They're both women who could squirt pudding.
Are we still on the air?
Hello.
What does that mean? Both women who could squirt pudding?
I read it somewhere in one of those tabloids. What do I know?
All right.
Let's see.
They made a list. See?
Yeah.
They made a list. What do you think the list was that they made?
And they're checking it twice.
Right.
I think that they made the best dressed list.
Alf, what do you think? I mean, Alf, yeah. What do you think?
Not the best dressed. I disagree with that.
You're right. 10 worst dressed women. Real close. X gets a square. Over to you, Helene. Pick a square.
Mindy Cohn the block, please.
That's the way to play the game. Hi, Min.
Hi.
According to veteran Michael Garvey, excuse me, according to veterinarian Michael Garvey, it was real close. Is it okay to give your dog some of your chocolate bar?
No, let him get his own.
Why don't you give your dog your chocolate bar? You what?
Yes.
She says yes. This is before the block, Helene.
Sure, I agree.
No way. It causes gas.
No wonder my dog's sick.
Can't put an X there. You got to earn it yourself. If your dog is like my dog, don't do that. Fred, pick a square.
Mindy Cohn.
Mindy.
Oh, again, okay.
Yeah, it's just
I
one
haven't
thing
gotten
after
over the
another.
last one there. Okay.
The abominable snowman is said to live in the Himalayas. Do you hear about that?
Oh, sure.
The Loch Ness Monster is said to dwell in Scotland, right?
Uh-huh.
Where does legend say Bigfoot comes from?
Rebakia. No, Reebok, get it? It was my attempt at humor. Forget it.
Oh, Rebakia.
How much Bigfoot?
Bigfoot. Where does Bigfoot come from, according to legend?
The Andes Mountains.
The Andes Mountains. Fred, this is before the wind. What do you think?
I disagree.
North America. X gets a square. It's also known as Sasquatch.
Thank you.
You got it. $500, Fred. You're still our champion so far. But wait, Helene can catch up right after these commercials and the secret square game. Who will be the secret square? We'll be right back. We'll find out. Yeah. Just because it's Thanksgiving. By the way, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. But game number 2 is always our secret square game. The player who chooses that could win this. Shadow, tell us about it.
It's a trip to Florida. You know, we'll fly you and a companion from Los Angeles to Orlando, Florida aboard Delta Airlines, which offers both standard and wide-body service. And you can visit their exclusive Crown Room Lounge and experience their warm and friendly hospitality and flight, all from Delta Airlines. And you'll stay at the Wyndham Hotel SeaWorld in Orlando, Florida. The fun starts here. Disney, Epcot, SeaWorld, Golf, Tennis, Fitness Center, fabulous dining and entertainment, all furnished by Wyndham Hotel SeaWorld.
Thank you, Shadow Stevens. Let's reveal our secret square to our home audience only. And Helene, let's make you some money on the squares. Good luck. Pick a square.
Edwin Newman, please.
Edwin, where are you? Way up there in the corner. What's it called when a member of the Senate makes an exceptionally long speech in order to prevent a vote?
I have an unfair advantage here, John. The first job I ever had in the news business was on the Senate.
Is that right?
It was something more than 45 years ago. you'll be happy to hear, because he's kidding me about how old I am. And the name of that speech is a filibuster.
A filibuster. Hey, what do you think?
I agree.
You can trust that face. Yes, circle gets a square. Filibuster. Fred, over to you.
Finola Hughes.
Oh,
Finola.
yeah.
Hi. How are things on General Hospital? Going
Great.
well?
Yes, thank you.
It used to begin on the last Sunday in April, but next year it will begin on the first Sunday in April. What is it?
The Christmas sales. No. Is it the baseball season?
Is that your definite, firm answer?
Yeah, kind of as definite as I can get about these things. Yes.
The baseball season. See, that's where the baseball season starts. What do you think, Fred?
I have to disagree with that.
Oh.
X gets a square. Daylight savings time.
Oh.
It's gonna start earlier. Yeah. That's a good answer. Helene, over to you. Pick a square.
Alf, please.
Alf is our secret square. Alf, listen up. This is for that trip to Florida. Helene, have you been to Florida?
I was born there.
Oh, good. Well, it's always nice to get back home, see the old friends. Here is your question, Al. Who was the first man in space? Yuri Gagarin? Gagarin? Yeah, Gagarin. John Glenn or Alan Shepard? Who was the first man in space for a trip to Florida?
John Glenn.
Helene?
I agree.
No. The Russians beat us on this one.
That's a
1961.
rumor.
Yuri Gagarin.
That's a rumor.
Yeah, X gets a square. Maybe your folks will send you a free ticket, Helene. You could go back, ask your dad to do that.
Sorry.
Over to you, Fred. Pick a square.
Mindy Cohn.
Mindy, it's a white ash tree that grows for 75 years, Mindy. It's cut down, split, and baked for 8 months. What is made out of it?
Bagels.
No. This is a wonderful question.
I'm a nice Jewish girl. Give me a break. Okay,
It's a white ash tree that's grown for 75 years. It's cut down, split, baked for 8 months. What is made out of it?
railroad ties.
Fred?
I'll disagree.
Baseball bats.
Wow.
Is that a great question?
Yeah, wonderful.
X gets a square, yeah. Baseball bats. Mindy, Jewish girls know about baseball bats.
Yeah, we file our nails during the game.
Helene, over to you. Pick a square. Which way do you want to go?
Fred Willard to block.
Yeah. Fred, are you still
Well, it looks
cooking?
like I'm not going to get a lick of work done until I play this game. Go ahead.
Fred, according to Dr. Joyce Brothers,
Oh, her, yes.
if your child walks in while you and your spouse are making love, what should you do?
Well, might as well put some coffee on the stove and sit down and talk about this.
Your child walks in while you're making love. According to Dr. Joyce Brothers, what should you do?
First thing, say, put down that darn camera. And get on out here and stop tracking up the bedroom. But knowing Joyce Brothers,
Yes, as
and
you do.
I'm not one to talk behind someone's back.
Good.
Knowing her and her type, she'd say, well, come on in. What have you seen? Let's discuss it and bring it right out in the open.
Helene, what do you think? Our audience don't give anybody any help. Now, what do you think? This is before the block. She says,
Come on in, let's discuss it. Talk
Discuss
right on
it.
the spot.
What do you think?
No, I disagree.
You know what? He's right. Yeah.
She doesn't
come
know
on
that
in.
Joyce Brothers, I'll tell you. Now can I get some cooking done here?
I can't put an X there. You got to earn that yourself. Yeah, he was on the right track, Helene. Fred, pick a square.
Fred Willard.
Yeah. Fred has a question for you, Fred. For Fred.
Yes.
Fred, Nero couldn't have possibly fiddled while Rome burned. Why not?
Because his violin teacher started the fire with his fiddle. That's why.
Fred.
Someone's not going to get pancakes today. No, you know why? Because at the time when Rome burned, the fiddle, as we know it, had not been invented. It was not a musical instrument.
Would you buy that, Fred?
Why not? I'll agree with that.
That's it. $500. X gets a square. Yeah. You got $1,000. Very nice. We'll be right back. See if we can make Helene some money. You still have a chance to catch up right up. You're not crying. You're just wiping your eye. We'll be right back. We'll make some more money. Welcome back. In case we don't get to play our last game, at the sound of the horn, We'll finish the question. Each X and O on the board will be worth how much? $100. Don't you watch the show? Yeah. $100. Okay, Helene, pick a square. Your turn to catch up here.
Okay, Edwin Newman.
Yeah, Edwin, according to the World Book, what is the bumblebee's worst enemy? You always get these wonderful questions.
What is the bumblebee's worst enemy?
According to the World Book, they figured out the bumblebee's worst enemy
Is Rimsky-Korsakov, perhaps, for writing Flight of the Bumblebee.
Ah! I love that guy. He's a riot. I mean it. Go back to news.
Now, Alf, be quiet.
Sorry.
DDT.
DDT. So you say his worst... Helene, what do you think?
His worst enemy?
His worst enemy. What is the bumblebee's worst enemy?
No, I disagree.
Well, I have man because of insecticides. I can't believe you got that, Edwin. No, it is true. X gets the square. Over to you, Fred. Pick a square.
Shirley Jones.
Shirley, we have a musical question for you here. But we'd like you to help us with it, please.
Yeah.
It's one of the most beautiful love songs ever written. The Indian Love Call. Shirley?
When I'm calling you, will you answer too?
That means I offer my love to you to be my own.
If you refuse me, I will be blue and waiting all alone.
Come on, get with the key.
Oh, Al.
Al, that was lovely.
That was lovely.
I think we started something here. Here's your question. Who is the best remembered for singing that duet in the movies? Shirley, who was it?
It was Jeanette MacDonald Nelsonetti.
Fred, what do you think?
I agree.
That's it. X gets a square. Yeah. Helene, over to you.
Fred Willard to block, please.
Fred, our cook for the day. In 1960, Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev disrupted a meeting at the United Nations by banging something on the table.
The head of the former Vice President of the United States, Richard Nixon. I'm proud to serve my country. That's why he told him off years later. No, it was, if you remember, he took his shoe off.
This would be
Took off his shoe and pounded it on the table.
Yeah,
you can believe that.
I heard you. What do you think?
I knew you heard me, but I...
This would be for the block. Helene, what do you think? He says his shoe.
I'll have to agree.
That's it. Yeah, you got it. Block. Over to you, Fred.
Chris Lemmon.
Chris. Oh, there's our horn. That means this will be our last question. We'll add up the score.
It's been a very tough day today.
Yes, it has. A 17-year-old girl can't be admitted to an X-rated movie alone. Could she be allowed into the movie if you go with her?
I refuse to answer that question without my attorney's advice. Into an X-rated film?
Yeah.
A 17-year-old girl?
She can't be admitted alone, but if you went with her, could she go in?
I would think absolutely not, no.
Says no, Fred.
I agree.
It is no. She must be 18, whether accompanied by a adult or not. X gets the square.
You're welcome, Fred.
Now, we have 3 X's on the board and 1 O. That means that our champion is still our champion. Fred, congratulations. $1,300 today, $3,100 so far, and you're going to go after that car right after this. Helene, oh, golly.
Oh, gosh.
Well, you have 1 circle up there,
Hey.
and you have $100. That's what that means. Plus, we have parting gifts for you. We have a home version of Hollywood Squares that's been ordered, but actually they're not available yet. So we have Password. And we would like to present you with this with our compliments. Please play it and think of us.
Thank you.
Say goodbye to Helene. Hope she'll watch the show. Thank you. Don't leave yet. Let's see if Fred gets the car. Well, Fred, you've won $1,300, 31 total now. You have a chance to go after that car. You have your key. It is a 1 in 3 chance of winning it today. Which car would you want to try? The Comanche X? You want to try and start the Cherokee Chief? Maybe you can start the Grand Wagoneer. Which one do you want to try, Fred?
The Cherokee Chief.
The Cherokee Chief, yeah, that car. And Fred, right after these messages. We'll be right back. Stay with us. See if you can start it. We are back, and Fred has chosen Mindy Cohn and Chris Lemmon and Rip Taylor as his good luck celebrity, and this Cherokee Chief. Shadow, tell us all about it.
The Jeep Cherokee Chief is everyone's favorite 4x4. This sports utility vehicle is designed to offer the comfort and convenience of a wagon plus the fun of a Jeep, both off-road and on the highway from the Jeep Corporation.
Thank you, Shadow. The car is worth $14,977. Good luck, Fred. On the count of three, you got the key in. Turn it when you get to three. Audience of stars, help us out. 1, 2, 3. That's okay, because it means he comes back tomorrow. You are a reigning champion, Fred, still. Okay. Tomorrow you'll have a 1 in 2 chance of winning that car. Everybody, we hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, that your family is close by, have lots of turkey, right, Chris?
That's right. Happy Thanksgiving.
Enjoy the holiday. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow in the Hollywood Square.
Hey, some of our departing contestants will receive the following. Enjoy the delicately seasoned taste of Lipton rice and sauce with a rich chicken stock simmered inside one of 10 delicious rice side dishes from Lipton with that delicately seasoned taste. And introducing Nexus for the Skin, the Derma collection of facial beauty program 5 steps to beautiful skin, available only at hairstyling salons. And new wrinkle-free brand fabric relaxing sprays away wrinkles without ironing. Wrinkle-free, what a neat idea. Woo.